What's going on, everybody? This is Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another Summoners War video. In today's video, we shocked the world by showing everybody what a G1 rank looks like on my account. Yeah. This is probably going to last for about 3 minutes, but I'm going to enjoy those 3 minutes before I get knocked out of it. Anyways, guys, I got to give a big shout out to Apps One Time. Again, if you guys don't know, he's the person that helped me out join the Swift Verde cult here. He has shown me the way. And for those of you guys that want to try out this strategy, feel free to reach out to him. Twitch.tv/APZE. I have a link in the description down below underneath all the Summoners War Twitch streamers. Now, the first thing I want to do, I guess what I want to do in this video, I'm just going to showcase the last 3 matches leading up to the G1 finish here. And then what I was thinking about doing is doing a couple videos to follow through this, talking about, like, you know, a little bit more in detail of what I've learned about the specific strategies, some of the counters that I face, and what I've kind of done to, you know, counter those counters, right? And then also just overall things that I've learned as far as this particular strategy goes. If you guys are down for that, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys are down for me grabbing apps here. I think we should do a collaboration, maybe showcase, you know, or talk about a couple of things that he does when it comes to this there, so you guys can learn if you guys want to mess around with this, and maybe some alternatives for units as well, if you don't have specific units that we have here. So again, yeah, let me know, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you as always. And then in addition to that, shameless plug, if you guys don't know, if you guys can't tell right now, this is not the typical iOS device setup here. We're running BlueStacks right now. Again, if you guys are one of those people that just ran out of battery trying to get the rest of your, you know, dailies done, this and that, whatever, you're like, oh, I have nowhere else to play. Well, you're in luck here. All you got to do is click the link in the description down below if you want to play Summoners War for free via BlueStacks here. It's an emulator that you can utilize here on the PC. The link is in the description down below. Every single click that you do gives me monies to buy diapers for my son. And yes, my diaper's still in my son's still in. Okay, I'm gonna stop that shameless plug. It didn't work out. Epic fail. Anyways, okay. So let's go ahead and get into it, fam. Again, get it back to it. Water Ryu, this spare set here. Speed, attack. Okay. Vertigo, obviously a big component of this particular strategy here. Speed, crit rate attack on Swift. What else are we generally running here? Jogoon, running the spare set. Speed, HP, accuracy, because we want to make sure that we're actually landing everything here. We also have Chung Pung, the Chungus. We're running a violence on this one because violence is just too OP. And then last but not least, we got Ziana floating this one here. Speed, crit rate, attack here. I know you guys are surprised. What? No crit damage? You took off the crit damage? Yes, we did take off the crit damage build, but it's okay. It's working, and obviously we've been able to showcase it, right? That's why we got the rank here. But yeah, overall, really happy about the setup. Obviously, we got some alternative units, but we're not going to get into that. I just want to showcase a couple of matches here. And then we'll go ahead and close out the video. So let's go into spectate mode, replay, best, my battle. And then we're going to go and click the last 3 matches here. So here we go. I mean, we found some interesting setups here. This is the one thing that kind of scared me overall is just, you know, dealing with people that I don't have no specific counters for here. So this guy initially leads off with the bison. I'm like, what is he doing? I'm like, whatever, that's not too scary. The Kinky is scary though, so I actually opt to get rid of the Kinky in this spot and just deal with the Leo and the Fire Ryu per se. I feel like I got enough options here to control, so we should be fine here. Working on the Leo, just trying to bring it down. I do go for the scroll trap on Leo early on, which generally I probably should wait for that, but I knew that I was going to be speed tuned, so I wasn't really worried about getting cut in that spot here. I just wanted to take advantage of the speed if I can, but I ain't gonna lie, it got super scary at that spot with that Fire Ryu, so I went ahead and start working on him, get that attack brick on. As you guys know, the attack component of him is very, very important as far as the glancing goes. So once we locked down the attack, I was set and happy with that here, but I kind of made a mistake. I feel like I went for the change, trying to take out the Riley because I didn't have any available strips yet. So considering the fact that Fire Ryu was still stunned, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep on working on Riley and just try to get it out the way here, because that Riley really messes me up, you know, if I miss a strip here. So, and generally speaking, Riley, Lulu, all these units here, they're, you know, they're sitting at a high resistance here. So one missed, you know, strip when I only have a couple of options to do it, then it can get a little dicey. So, but as you guys can see, we were lucky enough to essentially control the Fire Ryu without glancing on them to take out the stun. So we were able to get the win on that one. I was pretty happy about that. Next one here, again, I don't remember every single, I mean, we'll kind of go through it here. Yeah, obviously we lead off with Water Ryu here. He puts in a Juno, not really scared about that, just doing my typical strategy. Diana, Molly, I'm not a big fan of. Diana I can deal with. He puts out the dark Sky Surfer, which is essentially kind of like a ragdoll per se, so that's an auto ban there. As much as I don't want to deal with the Molly, I still do not want to give him free attack bars there. So again, of course, due to specific typical comp, right? We get ourselves the strip, the pushback here. Try to push that Diana too, but of course Diana gets out of that here and but misses a stun on this one. We got super lucky there on the stun from Water Ryu there, hitting that wind unit. Again, pushing the attack bars back so I can let Vertigo get the jump on these people. We got, oh yeah, that's right, he did go for the KO on the dark beast right here. It was kind of scary. Lucky for me though, we cycled enough that we got that skill 3 back, so his attack bars are down, we get the kill. I think I start working on CR here. Yeah, I want to take out CR in this spot so we don't have anything else to deal with here. So as funny as this sounds, Juno can still definitely slap us in the face here if she actually landed the spare set, but she wasn't able to do so. So I just try to focus on her naturally, try to get her down. Didn't work out. He gets the shield, so now I switch targets here because I don't want to work on a unit that has a shield, right? So again, lucky enough, Water Ryu's doing Water Ryu things. He strips it, we get it, we take out the Molly, and then we're able to secure the win here. All right, and then last but not least, the match that got us the red star is going to be right here. Let's see. So Psychosis is the person we go up against again. Normal strat, Water Ryu. Nothing changes here. Vertigo, Chung. These 4 units here are definitely a Charlotte candidate here. So I basically said I was going to ban whatever comes out here. Sometimes people will be like, oh, you're leaving Leo. That's not too good. But Leo to me is really not too scary considering the lineup I have. Again, remember guys, the Ziana, really good unit, right? Got attack bar manipulation, defense break, whatnot here. But the Charlotte provides attack bar manipulation on both ends, right? She provides a reduction, skill 3, and then also the attack bar increase on skill 3 as well. So it's kind of like a double whammy, I guess you could say, just double bonus, whatever you want to call it. And it allows me to choose which skills I decide to use. Like right there, I probably could have gone for the skill 2 instead of going skill 3 because the attack bar was there, but I actually wanted the skill 3 because I wanted the push on Vertihill's attack bar here so I can cycle a little bit more. Now, because we were able to do that, we were able to sneak in, get another reset there with Chung Pung, and even if he were to come out of stuns, right, and maybe hit Chung Pung or whatnot here, he has no cooldowns, he has no skills. That's why this team is actually really disgusting here. So funny enough, as much as I've been using Water Ryu, Vertihill, Chung Pung, Jogun, and Ziana, in a perfect world, I would actually opt to incorporate Charlotte, assuming that it's not like a heavy fire composition here. I actually prefer Charlotte over Ziana if I have the opportunity to do so, because again, the attack bar manipulation second to none. The ability to provide another AoE stun is really, really good, and of course, due to the fact that we are running the violence on her, she just has so much opportunity to cycle her abilities and just help you out when it comes to just cycling over and over and over again. So yeah, again, that's pretty much all I want to showcase here. Again, I know it's like, oh my god, it's pretty much the same strategy overall, and I think that's one of the things that I'll throw in like a tip video down the road, is that yes, the team is kind of vanilla per se. It's one strategy, just push into the thing, but that's the name of the game when it comes to this. I don't know where you guys are at when it comes to your comp, your account, your progress. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make is they try to make 2, 3, 4 teams, and try to provide a little variety to mix it up here. But as you guys can see, if you do have some good units, some good runes, and you focus your best runes on your best units, going for a specific strategy here, you're obviously able to push up in the ranks and be able to climb a little bit higher than you would. Now that being said, though, I will full-heartedly admit that I think I got a little lucky, getting to this G1 rank this time around, because as far as people contesting for turn 1, I didn't have too much resistance on that. Sure, I had a couple of them, and I probably was like 50-50, maybe 40-60 as far as win to loss ratio on that. But for the most part here, people were happy with bringing in turn 2 high resistance, very very like kind of bruiser heavy compositions here. And so luckily enough for me, running high speed, running high accuracy, we were able to, you know, get through it and just kind of control them. And they, you know, if they didn't get to the last unit, you know, they kind of gave up once they realized that they just couldn't, you know, even if they got a turn to a Violent Proc, they had no skill 2, skill 3 because we kept on resetting them. So, but yeah, it was really fun. Like I said before, I want to do a couple more videos. I want to go a little bit more in depth into my units. I want to go a little bit more in depth to some of the counters that I dealt with and what, and you know, what I want to do. Also, if some of you guys have some of the, you know, units that I have and you saw the runes that I have on my units, you're like, you know what, I can make a comp like that. You know, maybe some additional counters, additional options for you. If you want to try something like this and yeah, and have fun with it. But that being said though, again, regardless of what I've learned in the last 3 to 4 days here, I got to give full credit to Apps here. Again, he's one of the many content creators out there. You got Apps, you got Roxas, you got a lot of people out there that are utilizing this comp. I highly recommend you check out both of them. I actually got Glorious's link in the description down below as well. So Glorious EU, I got Roxas in there, I got Apps in there. Please feel free to check out all these content creators, man. I tell you what, I've learned a lot from them in the last week, and I know you guys will too if you guys give them an opportunity. Check them out there on Twitch, okay? That's going to be it, fam. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish and ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one. I'm out.